Hey, it's MK, and I am back with day 29. Well, I actually have two different, I don't want to say challenges. The sketch challenge for Christy's 30-day sketch challenge is what I'm doing today, but I'm also participating in a 31 days of scrappy, spooky scraps with Erika, California Lucky Girl, yes. Sorry, everybody's little tag names are quite confusing, but that's okay. I am participating in her little hop that she is doing for today, and the day that I was assigned was the 29th, so I thought it would be really cool and super helpful if I combined the two, because then I have a sketch and I have a direction, and my direction for the 29th was a frightful fun. Now, we don't do a whole lot of Halloween-y stuff here where I live, because actually we've already got like 20 feet of snow. I'm just kidding, I'm exaggerating, but we already have snow. It's super cold. So the whole going door-to-door thing is kind of sort of something that we don't do. People don't like, I mean, some people, anyways, holy cow, I am squirreling like really bad. But we do enjoy decorating the house. We do enjoy dressing up. So I have 3 really awesome photos of my children dressing up. And then what we do is all of our schools participate in what they call the haunted highway, and basically along this huge highway that we have that goes from one town to the other, that's where our schools are. We have an elementary school, middle school, and high school. And so what they do is the children that go to those schools decorate the doors, and then that way, as you're walking through the hallway, all the doors are inset some, and so they've got like this little square rectangle-y bit that's decorated, and each one is just unique and amazing and awesome. And my children love looking at the decorations more than they love looking at, you know, getting the candy. But I just wish that we weren't in such a huge hurry, because there's a lot of people going through all of these schools. And I just wish that I had a chance to like stop and take pictures and stuff. Sometimes I do. Sometimes we don't feel rushed depending on when we get there. But sometimes it feels like somebody's, you know, pushing you to move forward. But it's all fun. The kids don't notice it, so that's all that matters. But I wanted to show you guys, oh my gosh, you know, 26 minutes into it, and I haven't even talked about the product that I am going to be doing. This is the layout that that is for today, not nothing about this is for the 29th. I think I'm going to turn it like so. Okay, because that's how all my photos are going, and I love this little large scallopy bit. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. The kit that I have actually perfectly conveniently showed up in time for me to do this, you guys. Can't even tell you how excited I am. So clearly it's the Not Just for Boys kit. Okay, this was their Halloween one. I'm not sure if it's still available or not, but I just love all of her unique little embellishments that she does. Like here's this little spooky tree, and I love her no waste packaging. I'm not sure if I've said that in a few other videos before, and I apologize about the glare. I haven't opened a thing, you guys. It's been sitting here waiting for day 29. Then I've got this acrylic little piece. Now, not everything comes in, here's her no waste packaging. Not everything comes in this kit. Some of these were add-ons, like I believe these 2 pieces, or maybe it was just this one, were add-ons where you have to add and pick. Like she had 3 different sequins collections, and these are the ones that I picked, and they've got like little spider webs, little smooshed spider webs. I love the pop of teal that is coming in. I love that. She's got these brads. Look at that ginormous brad. You guys, I look at how many brads I've used on these layouts so far. Wow, I'm shocked. And then check out these unique buttons. Oh my god. They're like, oh, glare, sorry. And then in between she's got little haunted houses. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Yes. Okay, well, I think it is. And then these ones look like flowers, but they also could look like, I don't know, gooey swirls. I'm not sure. Adorbs. I love it. Look at this witch's hat. Ha! It's so cute. And I think my little girl's a witch. Look. Ah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not that I'm going to be using it, but I love all the lacy bits. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. It's terrible. I got some thickers of Halloween. I love this one. Mwahaha. Yes. I love that one. Okay. Some more little stickers. And I think this is chalkboard. Yes. Chalkboard stickers. Look at these labels, you guys. And they're chalkboard. So I'm assuming, oh, just one side. It's all good, because that is a ton. I love this one. It looks like tombstones. Yes, I could cut that one to look like a tombstone. Oh yes, I'm on it. Then I have this really cool cut file that has Halloween, and then the O is a pumpkin, in case you can't see it for yourself. I had to tell you. And then I have all these beautiful papers. Now, I have to tell you guys, I don't plan on, clearly, I don't plan on using all of the papers. I mean, there's 2 pattern papers and a background. Huh, let me see what I can do. It is going to be a tough choice. I'm going to have to tell you that much. So, I've got this wonky stripe that it reminds me of Freddy Krueger, but wrong colors. Anyways. Oh, and on the back, it's Boo to You with a really cool polka dot, and I love the cream. Love the cream. Love the spooky night. The moons and the stars. Oh, it's so cute. And then on the back, it's a whole bunch of eeks. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm sorry. This one is awesome. Oh, and the texture. I didn't even touch it. It's got a texture to it, you guys. It's not smooth. Let's just say that. But I'm loving the block and the house, and then the creepy house over here because everybody else is normal. That's my house. Anyways, I just love it. And then we have all these little bats. Again, I'm loving the cream mixed with the white. That is like my thing, you guys. I love it. And here's some teal. Goes with the sequins. Okay. Yeah, yes. And then in between this damask look, there's like little spider webs. And then the spiders go into the damask. You guys, check this out. Do you see it? Okay, I do. So it's by Cartabella, but it's very much so like a pattern that I saw, not like exactly, but I think it was Echo Park. No. They turned into a fabric company. Oh, I don't remember. But they did this as well. Not the exact pattern, not the exact print, but they took a damask of, I think, a bat and did the same thing. So it was years ago, you guys. Years. We're talking like 2011. Love this one and the hayride and the bats. We couldn't do a hayride this year because of COVID, so that kind of stunk. But we do love our hayrides. I do have a few pictures, but I usually do those in like a fall theme more than a Halloween theme. So, anywho, next up we've got some cut apart sheets. Look at the little bats winking at me. No, it's not a bat. What is that? An owl. Ha! Then the cat's singing. No, I'm just kidding. So I love this. Oh, you guys. Okay. All right. Taking too long already. And then spooky eyes. Woo. All right. I'm just too excited about all this stuff. Ooh, look at that. That really pops with the sequins. All right. That's awesome. Okay. What is it? It is Foil Dot from American Crafts cardstock, and that is it. That's all it says. That is so cool. I don't know what collection it came from. This is cool. Okay, you guys. This looks like washi. Like, seriously, it looks like somebody just took a piece of washi and went like this. Oh my gosh. That's totally awesome. What does it say? What does it say? You guys! The whole piece of paper is one ginormous piece of washi. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, last piece is all these little stickers. all these little embellishments. Again, Cartabella, I have no idea if it matches any of the papers. Looks like it does match a few, because we got some Trick or Treat, some Happy Halloween, things like that. But look at that. Look at that mummy. Oh my god. Okay, so these are the items. This is what I will be digging into because it's new. No scraps today, you guys. And let's see what I can do. All right. I'm going to pick out the papers that I am interested in first. And it does, well, I kind of sort of already had a few papers in mind. I knew I wanted to use this damask paper, but I wanted to double check just to make sure that I was not just kind of like rushing into it. Are you sure? But I felt like this damask paper matched all of my children in the pictures. And especially the one that was dressed up like a zombie. I thought that he just blended so well into that paper. I also picked out a shimmery, greeny, I don't know, specialty cardstock from my Tonic Studio kit to mat my photos with. I went ahead and I punched my washi paper with my most favoriteest large, ginormous scallop punch ever. And I just kind of sort of just chopped it off where I felt like I wanted it. And then I always, like, unless I'm going to put it off to the side, I always round off the scallop portions that aren't full scallops. I don't know. Is that a thing? I'm OCD, I think. I'm going to trim down the photos. Now, in the photos, my husband took a picture of the children on a wall right next to a light socket. Don't stand in front of the light socket. No, no, no. It's going to be a part of the picture. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then there was a colored pencil next to my daughter's foot. I mean, you know, it's a house with children in it. What house doesn't have that? Well, I didn't want them in my picture, but I didn't want to cut them down any farther either. So I chopped them down and I figured, you know what, I will see what I can do when it comes to embellishments. Okay, we'll get crafty. We'll get creative. That's what the whole point is, right? Cover up the things we don't want. So matting my photos, super boring. I should have, you know, it's the same thing over and over again. Trim and measure, trim and measure. Yeah, it's super boring. And now glue, trim, measure, glue, trim, measure, glue. Yeah, it's like head, knees, and toes. I mean, it's, yeah. So I don't ever hardly want a large border for my photos, but I do want a border around them. I just feel like it frames them in. These are the photos, and no matter how much I put on the layout, it just makes me feel like my photos stand alone. And that's something that, a habit that I'll probably never get out of. So I really wanted to use this dark trim. Again, my zombie son, I wanted, it just matched. It went really, really well. And, you know, I kind of, I don't know, his costume was so cool. Now I'm just kind of poking out what I want for my title. I know I want the word fun because that was my cue, is frightening fun, I think was my cue for the 31 spooky scrap challenge. So it's not a challenge, it's a hop. No challenge involved, it's a hop. And I'm just going through the sticker sheet. Now there were so many options to choose from that sticker sheet. Like I looked at it 3 times and still found brand new stuff to look at. I did find that I want, like I found the word frightening, and then I've got Halloween, and it matches that damask background really, really well. And then I went into my stash and I found the word fun that matched the spider webs. So I thought, oh my gosh, this is perfect. I'll make it work. I will make it work. And then these the chalkboard labels. Oh my gosh, you guys, they were as stiff as a board and pretty amazing. I'm going to cut off the scallop portion of this lace because it was actually double layered and it was too wide. I didn't want that, but I wanted the top portion of it. So I went ahead and I chopped it all off, the second set of scallops. And now I'm seeing if I want to washi all of the scallops on the paper, or is it not that orangey look that I want? And it is not. So I'm actually going to glue the backing of the washi tape to my paper. because I don't want to lose that orangey bit. And the green damask will hold the rest of the washi piece in. Plus I'm going to put down the score tape to hold the lace on. So it will be held on in place. So I'm not worried about the washi piece moving at all. So I usually use score tape anytime I'm putting trim down. I just feel like it has the best stick and it never pops up. I love it. Absolutely love it. So then I actually looked at the sketch, isn't that weird, and saw that the pictures didn't go straight across. They kind of scattywampused like they are now. And I thought, oh, I like that a lot better. Yay, go us. And I absolutely love this acrylic piece with the 31 filled in orange. Oh, I'm still contemplating on how to glue it in, but we will find out. So, but first I decided that instead of laying everything out and then attempting to glue it, I thought I'd be smart and glue my photos because that is exactly where I wanted them. No questions asked. And of course I'm having an off day today, so I just can't eyeball it. I don't know what my issue is. And because of the ribbon, I need to pop up my, my zombie son. We'll just call him that. And I was checking to see about gapping the, what's it called? The foam tape, but I didn't like how big of a gap that it was actually leaving. So I just went ahead and gapped them myself, and I figured, oh, whatever hangs off the bottom towards the lace will be just fine. It'll be okay. No one will know, actually. So, and my little girl was not straight at all. My little witch. Yes, I love it. I love it when they dress up. I do. Their eyes just sparkle and shine. They love being little monsters and witches and ghosts and goblins. Just love it. So I'm cutting the loop of the word fun out from its circle so I can incorporate Halloween and make it look like it's all one title. I didn't want Halloween to be on top of the F and then you not notice that it's an F. So I wanted to make sure that that was there. And then I trimmed off the white portion of the frightening part. I think it blends in a little bit better. And now I want to back the word fun because it gets lost and I can't put it on my photo. I first decided that I was going to do off-white because I do kind of have an off-white thing going on here. Nope, that was too bright. So now I'm going to go into my stash and pull out a green. And then I remember I have all of these scraps from cutting my photo mat. Why don't I use those? What a concept. I did. And I love it very, very much so. Absolutely love how that looks. And I do think that this green is a very good match to the background color in the word Halloween. I also picked out some of these tiny little word stickers. I think I have one that's called, another one says Halloween that I put on October 31st. And then the other one says terrifying. I don't know. It was a cool orangey, jaggedy sticker thing. Yeah. So I put one of the chalkboard pieces up by the 31 just because I know I want a little tiny cluster up there. And then I decided not to use the second piece that I actually picked out only because where I wanted it, I glued my photos down and didn't really plan for it. So it's okay. It won't be missed. In fact, I move on very, very fast. So I decided that I put a little bit of glue behind the OCT on that acrylic piece. Then I put some glue inside where the orange piece is supposed to be. And then when I stuck my 3 and the 1 in, it smushed it to where now you can't see that there's glue back there. Filled in the gaps. I put some foam tape behind the word Halloween and frightening because fun was just up enough to where it was kind of making it bend. So did all that. Now I'm going to go through my brads. I love these ginormous brads, you guys. Oh, I love it. I need to get some stays on and I have a cute little jack-o'-lantern face and make pumpkins. That sounds like a good idea. Yes. I don't have one too small like for the medium size and the teeny tinies, but for these ginormous ones I do and I can't wait to do it. Okay, sorry. Squirrel. I'm going to scatter these brads. I just picked out 3 big ones, 3 little ones, and 2 medium ones because I can't have an even odd number. I think I do have an even number, but I can't tell. And I'm going to poke them in real quick. I'm going to try to be real quick. I did not cut any of this out, you guys. I did forget to tell you guys that I put those spider webs up. By the way, son and daughter's photos match as well. So I don't know about that. I don't know what's going on with my speaker either. Every now and then it sounds like it stops and then does this crackly little bit for a little bit, and then for a bit, and then it just keeps playing like normal. I don't know what's going on with it, you guys. It only does it every now and then. So I apologize if that's what just happened a few seconds ago. So squishing all my brads down. That's a must before I put washi, but I don't make you guys watch me put washi on. And I really, 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 really want to use this trick or treat little banner thing. You guys, I have a hard time enough using the banners. And so I wanted to put it across from underneath my daughters to underneath my Darth Vader son. And it didn't look the way I wanted it to. So instead, I wanted it to go exactly like how I have it right now. I just thought that it would bend enough to go underneath my daughter's photo as well, and it did not. Plus, it was covering up the other cluster that I forgot, I should have done that afterwards, basically. Just trying to fill in the gaps up there. I covered up the large brad by the acrylic piece, and it says spooky. And then I put this cute little ghost up there that says the word boo. The first ghost that I tried was just too tiny. It got lost in the next to the word eek. So now I'm trying to figure out how to cover up the outlets. And I found a pumpkin that with the word eek fits in perfect with a brad that I put right there. And then I'm using the little tag that says who's afraid next to my son's. And then I just decided to make it a thing that I'm going to put one up next to my daughter's in that cluster. And now there's a cluster of 3 like orange things. Like there's a pumpkin by the title and 2 brads. Now there's a pumpkin by my daughter and 2 brads, a pumpkin by my Darth Vader son and 2 brads. So it's kind of like I did it on purpose, even though I didn't really even plan on doing that. Yeah. I popped up the word trick or treat banner with tiny little foam dots. I did it so quick, you guys didn't even notice I did it. I'm just kidding. I actually cut it all out. Now I am going to do my brads, and you guys, or not my brads, I apologize, my sequins. And all of a sudden I totally forgot how to do this. I always do my picker in my left hand and glue in my right hand. So why I had it backwards, I have no idea. But I put a dot down, I put a brad down. I put a dot down, I put a brad down. I've always done it this way. And the last video, I actually held my poker in my hand and put the sequins down with my right hand. Okay. I giggled at myself because I'm thinking, what are you doing? Like, why are you holding that for support? I don't know. I couldn't figure it out, but now I'm in the groove and I'm doing it. But there for a while, I totally spaced. How on earth am I supposed to use this thing? Anywho, after I am done dancing around the page and applying some sequins, I am just about it, but I cannot get past this voiceover without some sort of noise going on. Thank you. I apologize if you guys just heard my dogs. It is about, no, it's not. It's not even close to their feeding time. Oh my god. Anywho, that is it. That is how it turned out. I am super stoked to be a part of the 30-day sketch challenge and also the 31 days of spooky scraps. This has been an amazing little challenge going on here. I love how this looks, and I love my Halloween pages, you guys. Not just mine. I love Halloween pages, period. I absolutely am in love with it. I just wish I had more to scrapbook. Like I said, we don't take a whole lot of photos. So anyways, this has been a blast. I hope you guys liked it. I love the kind of sort of off colors of this particular Halloween page. It's not your traditional, but then again, I am not either. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow for the very last day. I'm going to cry. Bye.